Here I am hours later after I already said my piece about how I feel about racism in America and white supremacy all over the globe. This idiot proceeds to still come in my comments after you said you were so bored with my video to still talk smack and lick on Trump's balls. Just because I don't vote for Trump or I don't vote for Kamala doesn't mean I cannot speak against what I see going on. Okay? So stop all the bullshit. Stop coming in my comments. Stop trying to tell me what to do. If you don't like the video and you don't like what I have to say about these politicians, kiss my ass and move the fuck on. Move the fuck out. Just go on with your life. Because you're not always going to like what people have to say. You're not always going to like people's viewpoints. But this goes back to what my point is about white privilege. Y'all feel that because y'all are white, these are the white privileged people now. I'm not talking about every white person. Y'all feel because y'all have privilege, y'all get the right to come around people's neighborhoods. You're the extreme example of what I mean when I say white Kens and white Karens. You coming on my channel trying to tell me how I should think about politics when I am a black person living in America. You're not even black. I could see if you was a black person and you're coming from a stance that I'm coming from to explain to me how you feel that it's not that bad in America. You're a white person telling me how great America is when I am exactly saying the same thing, that white America has been good to white people. So you proved my point. Thank you. You said white people, you're a white guy, and you feel that I should shut up my nonsense. You took away everything I said about lynching and how black people are treated in some of these states to talk about your stance as a white man. Typical white superiority brainwashing. And this is why people like you need to shut the fuck up. Don't come back to my channel talking your shit. But I'm trying to prove to the world by watching your comments. You said earlier in one of my videos, oh, you're so bored. But then you come on another video to explain to me that you're a white man and that how black people have called you names. This ain't got nothing to do with name calling. This has everything to do with how everything evolves around white supremacy. When you call the shit out, they get mad and they start talking about what we saying don't mean shit. Because y'all getting off on being white in America, so you get the privilege of being able to talk shit and nobody stops you. Look up all the statistics on how blacks are treated versus how whites are treated. Just 8 or 10 days ago, they arrested this black deaf man who was a paraplegic or whatever you call it. He had cerebral palsy. They beat the fuck out of him. Meanwhile, the white guy that they actually caught the cops on that was disturbing the public at this supermarket, they walk right past him while he, the actual criminal, points out the black dude that didn't even do shit. And while they're beating him to a pulp, they still turn around and said because he fought back, he deserves to go to prison. This is systemic racism. This is what we're talking about. We're not talking about the average white person living next door. Wake the fuck up and understand how to have some intelligence and how to understand what the concept of what I'm saying. This is why they get away with the lynching. They get away with the lynching is because the system is operated under white supremacy. So white people get away with more crimes than black people. This is factually proven. We're not talking about somebody calling you a name, you nincompoop. You don't even know how to reason. You don't even know how to comprehend what I'm trying to tell you. And there's a lot of guys like you and women like you that believe white privilege is the best thing and that everybody else don't matter. Everybody else's feelings, everybody else's experience doesn't matter. And this is why it's not changing, because nobody has the galls to really expose this type of behavior. It's coming from everyday people and it's coming from the system of white supremacy. You got everyday people that treat black people like how you're talking to me right now, saying that what I'm talking about is nonsense, but what you're talking about makes sense because you're a white man. This is what I'm talking about. Steve, whatever the hell your name is. You come to my channel and troll it, but then you leave a whole paragraph about your life story. Nobody gives a fuck about your bullshit ass life. Because all y'all do is when shit hits the fan, y'all brag about all the shit you got and how everybody else don't have shit. This is the problem. We need to wake up and realize that the people that are brainwashed are continuing this whole sick system because they get benefits off of watching us get beat the fuck down mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. And normally I don't really talk about these topics because you know why? I live this. I live this every day. Some days I become numb to it, and then some days I am reminded that I'm still black in America when you have people being lynched on a tree and nothing is done about it. Then they tell the people that are investigating the story, oh, we're going to need you to stop asking questions. We're going to need you to stop talking about our town. This is what y'all do. That's why I said there's a day in hell for y'all. And when this stuff hits the fan, y'all are going to burn. This ain't got nothing to do with Trump. Stop licking Trump's balls. I'm talking about the fact that this whole system is set up on corruptness, evil, and white supremacy. So stop pretending. Getting sick of y'all bullshit.